just flew by. That one just landed there, just flew from one spot to another and landed there. So let's go back to roughly where we were. Again, the white ones are great egrets, and the darker ones, which are harder to see their colors, but the darker ones are the great blue herons, if you don't know. So those are both the great blue herons. And you can see swimming near them, that's a double-crested cormorant. Two of them now. Who's making that noise? Red and black, the female. I don't know, but I think this is just somehow beautiful. I don't know how it's coming through, but I just think, like I said, I think this is just a beautiful sight. And in some ways the camera I'm using, or the lens setup I should say, is maybe not the ideal one because of just how things look. There are, a number of herons that are more to the left of the area that we're looking in, and some have flown out of, maybe out of the grouping that we're looking at. I mean, I think even, I mean, between the various ducks that are there, the cormorants that are there, the great blue herons that are there, the great egrets that are there, I think it's just a beautiful scene. Just neat to see it somehow, you know? Such a nice concentration, but again, I don't know how well it's coming through. Is that a piebald grebe? I think so. If I had to guess, it's one of the better fishing areas for them right now on the main pool. And you know, with them draining the pool, you know, that sort of thing can happen. A number of cars are up ahead of us, pulled over, and I think they're all just looking at the same sort of thing we are, if I had to guess. We won't be here forever, but this is just a nice thing to look at, to see, for me. Oh, I just missed a Caspian Tern diving to the water. They're flying. Oh, you know, they're flying around. I wonder if they're taking advantage of whatever the fish might be disrupted and disturbed by the cormorants that are fishing there. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. To me, granted, I'm not showing them to you well. I'm sorry, but it's pretty obvious that the Caspian Terns, whether they're following or not, deliberately, but I mean, they seem to be, you know, their flights are pretty much centering above those cormorants. I wonder if I should switch cameras. The cormorants aren't quite as concentrated as they were. Hearing some pied-billed grebes right now. They sound like they're laughing. In a way, they sound similar to. I'm going to switch cameras, I think. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. In a way, they sound similar to common gallinules. Oh! All of a sudden, a lot of ducks just took off for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know if someone came by that they didn't like. It's possible. I don't know if they were all the... A lot of birds are taking off now. Those are the cormorants that flew that way, I think. Just they lined up. And then looking at just everybody who happens to be nearby. Oh! A little bit of a squawk between a couple of great blues. Who's making the noise? because of their white feathers, I just seem to have a hard time giving you a good look at great egrets. But sometimes, oh, just saw a big fish pop out of the water and then pop right back. Unfortunately for the fish, they're going to need to, they're going to die, most likely, because the water is being drained. And things are going to get very shallow very quickly. Some of the, I think they're carp in the pool. They, they're pretty large, and I think they're too large for the herons and great egrets. Let me drive ahead a little bit and see if maybe the lighting will be even better for us on that great egret. 1 second. Oh, there's a different egret, but well, let me just drive forward a little bit. I've got to be careful here. Oh, one of those shorebirds just took off that I was hoping to see. Anyway, here's the same egret. I don't know if the lighting's any better, maybe a tiny bit. So you can see, I mean, it looks very much like a great blue heron, but obviously there are differences, and as I said, they're smaller. So they're not just the same bird painted white. Okay.